Breakfast for dinner. Brenner is absolutely breakfast for dinner. Yep. Guys, welcome in. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing cranked up in just a moment, but I need you. Kind of like Uncle Sam, but I don't want you to put your life on the line. I just need you to tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. It will boost the live, push us out to the FYP. Also, if you don't mind, share the live maybe once or twice. Not a lot, just a little bit. You ain't got to share the live a lot, just a little bit. But if you can repost the live, reposting the live helps more than anything. So if we could, guys, please tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. Repost the live. We're gonna go ahead and get started here in just a moment. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. YouTube, what up, YouTube? If you're over on the YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. It'll help push the VOD out, and it'll get more people in here to watch the live. So, yeah, do that shit. YouTube, do that shit. We're going to get started here in just a moment. Pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. We are looking for some debates. We're absolutely looking for some debates. Hey there, hello. I sound better. I feel better. I'm still like, it's the lingering cough that's almost gone. And like, it's just a little bit of mucus. Hello, Blue Barbie. What up? It's the lingering cough with just like a little bit of mucus. Cool cat. I see you. Let me check on YouTube's because I hadn't said what up to YouTube's. Let me go over here to YouTube's. Let's see. We got, he said the delay here is crazy. Oh, dang. Not him Esquire is over on YouTube taking shots at YouTube's. What up, BB? Hey, Feisty. Jim W477 said hi. Cam Models said a little tip when you subscribe here, make sure you have your notifications set to all and not to personalize. W's in the chat for you. What up, MAGA Cries? Ooh. I meant, ooh, guess what, guys? Hold on. Before we, God dang it. What is happening here? Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror or the curtain. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. I got something I want to show you guys. It should be here. Hold on. Am I not a fucking super fan? Wait a motherfucking minute. Am I not a Superman? I'm not Superman. Superfan. What the fuck is going on? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Wait, why isn't it here? The fuck? Come on, TikTok. All right. I got something. But like TikTok is tripping. I don't know why. Let me see if Twitch got it. Twitch might have it. Let's see. Hold on. Yep. Twitch got it. Boom. Let me do this one. Hey, if you're a sub or if you're watching on Twitch, look what I just put in the Twitch chat. Look what you guys got over on Twitch. I don't know what's going on with TikTok, but Twitch got new stickers. Twitch got donut stickers, and Twitch got slapnut stickers. The Twitch subscribers have donut stickers and slapnut stickers. I put it on YouTube. I mean, I put it on TikTok too. I don't know why TikTok haven't loaded it up. I don't know. I guess I got to go back in and check it or something. But I put them on both at the same time. Not Twitch. Twitch is actually over there flexing on you guys now. Y'all take that up with TikTok. I don't know why the fuck TikTok didn't load them. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here, guys. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking. They're spamming that shit. They are literally spamming it over on Twitch. That is fucking wild. Oh, they playing in your face, TikTok. Anyway, only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live. Send your daily heart. Me, it's only one coin. It will boost the live and push us out to the FYP. Oh, damn it. I forgot. We haven't even did this. Let's go.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey.
Step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat.
Hey.
You talk slick, but you ain't got source.
Nope.
Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force.
I'm not.
The trap, the trip, the call.
Hey.
Once I'm snatching it all.
Boom.
Step in if you dare. You dare. Hard like a punch in the air. Punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. No. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Step in if you dare. You dare. Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
It is not.
This is flame space.
It absolutely is.
Sparring with Santana.
Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debates with Trump supporters or anyone that disagrees with anything on the background. I am Santana, guys. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart means only one coin. It will boost the live and push us out to the FYP. I will make this announcement right here, right now. If you are a troll, you're out of school for summer break and you're a troll and you think, hey, I'm going to go troll this old guy. Guess what? You won't. If you're someone like, this doesn't seem like a troll. Okay. Let's go ahead and I thought this guy was a troll. If you're someone that shows up and you're on like a backup account and you got like 2 followers and you're following like 5 people, you're not getting up here. I'm just going to go ahead and block you off the rip and get you up out of here. Come back on your main account. Like, that's how we're going to do it. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. If you're a friendly, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background?
I disagree to a point with, I hear myself. This is so weird. But I disagree.
Are you listening to it somewhere else as well?
No, I'm on my phone in the kitchen making potatoes.
Do you have me like on a speaker or something, or a Bluetooth?
I guess so. I'm just on my iPhone.
Give me a second. Let me check one thing really quick.
I've only ever been on these live with you one time ever, so I don't know how this shit works.
Oh, I got you. Don't worry.
Thank you for having me up first, though.
Absolutely.
Oh, I don't hear myself. I don't hear myself.
Magic. Okay, so you said you said you slightly disagree. What do you disagree with on the background?
White women prioritize comfort. I don't necessarily think they prioritize their own comfort. I feel like they prioritize men's comfort before their own. That's why they vote the way they do.
Are you a white woman?
Hell, I mean, no, sir, no.
I didn't think you were. I didn't think.
No.
I'm looking at you. Are you a black woman?
No, I'm Mexican, Salvadorian, and Muslim.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But what's your phenotypical race? I'm trying to look at your picture. Like, what do you present as?
I mean, I get a lot though. I'm Mexican and Salvadorian. My accent. I'm from LA. I hang out with mostly black folks. So
I mean, I'm a little torn. I don't know if you're like you could.
I'll turn on my camera. Let me just put on my.
No. You're fine. You're fine. You could be indigenous. For people saying Latino is not a race. If you're in the
very brown.
Yeah, that's why I said you look indigenous, but you also look like you could be a sister. But okay, so I'm gonna just say this. That's not your topic, friend.
Cool beans.
I'm sorry.
It's just an opinion.
I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, why do you feel that way though? Like, why is it not my topic? You said
because you're not a white woman.
So they have to they have to either disagree or agree with that topic because they're white. Okay.
No, but no. I wouldn't let white people come up here and talk about black topics. I wouldn't let
watching white folk.
Twitch can't hear. What the? Okay, give me a second. Sorry. Hold on. What the fuck happened? There we go. You guys should be able to hear it now. You should be able to hear it now. Yeah, I have clear boundaries for the topics, and so a lot of the topics cross like race and all this other stuff. But there are specific topics that are for specific people, and I want to keep it within those parameters. And so. Just like I wouldn't let a white man come up and talk about the white woman topic, or a white woman come up and talk about the white man topic, or even though there's some crossover and yes, those groups affect each other and blah blah blah, all this other stuff. It's a boundary of mine. I don't allow people to do that.
I feel it. My daughter said hi.
Hey daughter, how are you?
She's back in her room. Oh, Frida, say hi. Hi.
How are you? Did you have a good day? Are you out of school yet?
Yeah.
Summertime. Tell mom to hurry up with those potatoes.
You just had a saxophone concert to do today,
I know that's right. I know that's right. Well, hey, listen, I'm gonna drop you down. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming up, and you guys have a wonderful evening. Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah, guys. Sorry. I mean, like, I have a pretty strict boundary about that. Just because, like, like I told the guy earlier, I know it seems like it's a little hypocritical because, you know, I'm a black man and I'm welcoming these topics for groups that I don't speak. I mean, I don't represent, but I think it's important for us to have the honest conversation with those people that represent those groups. So I'm looking to talk to those people with those groups. But hell, I mean, Republicans, that you can be whatever race and be Republican. You can be whatever sex or gender and be Republican. It doesn't matter. Democrats, moderate Democrats, like that knows no bounds, right? So, like, there's things. Shut the fuck up, Joey. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna shut you up myself, you coward. Joey in the comment section, nah, you off here, buddy. Off these nuts in your mouth, Joey. How you like that? Now, I sent you a request. I bet you won't come up here, you coward. I bet you won't come up here because you thought you were going to be able to thumb thug in the comment section, and now you're just hiding like you know what? Fucking knew you weren't going to do it, Joey. Got him, chat. Hey, Joey.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
That sting a little bit.
No, I mean, I don't agree with that. You know, just the race thing.
But you don't agree with what?
Dude. Y'all can have an opinion on any race.
Yeah, I mean, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one.
Want her to comment on white women.
Yeah, like I said, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one, and everyone
is discuss.
Yeah, you can discuss your butthole. You just can't discuss your butthole
but you're
here.
Up here to have a discussion.
Yeah, but again, did you hear what I said, Joey?
Well, then, all right. Then,
did you hear what I said?
Then the conversation's over because you don't want to continue.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying we're human. Let's just go with human, and we can talk on race.
What does that have to do with
that? Doesn't mean we're racist.
Joey, who said you were racist? What are you talking about, Joey? I'm not tracking, Joey.
She wanted to talk about the white women.
Yep, and what did I say?
That you're not.
What did I say when she said she wanted to talk about the white women? What did I say, Joey?
You said no because she was.
Why did I say no?
You said no because she was not white.
I said no because she was not white. Hey, if you had to guess, if you had to take like one guess, besides what I told her, right, Joey, besides what I said, if you had to take like one other guess, use your Blues Clues, right? What other reason do you think I could say no for?
Because you want to.
Damn right, Joey. You are smart. Holy shit. Joey, this here my juke joint, right? Like I run this shit around here. So like I know a lot of people don't and I'm gonna keep it funky with you, Joey. A lot of people don't necessarily like the way that I do things, and I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And Joey, to be honest and be respectful, right? I'm not saying that people can't have opinions about other topics. I'm not saying that people can't talk about other topics. It's just when I run my live a specific way, and you know I have parameters, and this is how I do stuff. So it's a me thing.
All right. But my bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You want to debate me though, Joey?
You know, I was like, you usually. I mean, I watch you, so I respect a lot of your opinions, and I was just like, you know what? That one, I was like, ugh. Yeah. But it's cool.
And like I said, I mean, I understand how it seems hypocritical because again, I'm a black man inviting a conversation with white women, with white men, things like that, groups that I don't belong to. But it's something I to be honest, Joey, I wouldn't feel right to allow someone else to speak for a group that they're not a part of. Because when I'm coming at people with these debate topics, I'm coming from a position of like, and these are the things that I'm seeing, and these are the things that need to be addressed. And just like I wouldn't expect for like a white man to be held accountable or talk about the issues in the black community, like I wouldn't expect a white man to be able to speak about the things with white women. Like it doesn't make sense for me.
Okay. Well, I mean, I disagree, but I respect it at the same time. So,
all right. Hey, I unmuted you.
Right.
I appreciate
Cool.
you coming. I'm sorry for rage baiting a little bit. I just wanted to see if you would come up. And I
No,
give you props
no
for coming
worries,
up.
brother.
All right, I'm going to drop
you.
you down.
Have a good night.
You too. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. I will tell you this: it makes my ass itch when it really makes my ass itch, like when I hear like white people want to talk about black ass issues. It does. It makes my ass itch. And so that's why I would be super hypocritical if I let someone that's not white talk about white issues. It makes my ass itch. He said apologizing for rage bait. That's very mature. And well, first and foremost, I'm very mature. But I know what I'm doing. Like I know, like I wanted him to come up specifically. So, and let's be honest. It's easy to rage bait men. The most fragile thing on earth is the male ego. Men, we have very fragile egos. It's very easy to rage bait us. So there's that. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. It will boost a lot of pushes out to the FYP. Oh, missed that person. And Joey, I only know that because I have a fragile ego myself. Hey, thank you for the money gun. I only know that because I have a very fragile ego myself. He said, speak for yourself. You fucking lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background?
Hi, Santa. Yes, I disagree. Look, I disagree with the white women prioritizing comfort.
Prioritizing comfort?
Yes.
Okay. And just for TikTok purposes, what's your age?
32.
32. Okay. Have we spoke before?
Yes.
I thought we did. What did we talk about last time you and I talked?
I was having a very bad anxiety. You're explaining, I forgot the name of the topic.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Well, look, Anna, I appreciate you coming up. I remember the exchange we had, and just for your sake, I'm gonna drop you down, but I want you to keep listening because I think if you actually hear the debate on that topic, based off of the conversation you and I have had, I don't think you'll disagree. But just hang out and listen for me, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
You too.
Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. If you would like to support the live, you can do so. You good, Owen? You can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you is the best way to support the live. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background? Toffee?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was an accident. I didn't mean to request.
Oh, good.
Sorry
I thought you wanted to spar with Santana. All right, I'm gonna drop you down. Okay. All right, guys. Let's do this. Actually, give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay. Sorry. Everybody tap the screen. Tap the motherfucking screen. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to 75,000 likes. Share the live maybe once or twice, but also repost the live. Reposting the live helps a ton. It helps a whole lot. So please, please, please repost the live. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter, disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. America, let's be honest. Let's be honest. We got to be honest about this. There are a lot of people who need to have a come to Jeebus moment. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background?
Hey, so I kind of disagree with things on the background.
Okay. What do you disagree with
I'm
on the background?
Independent. Just to give you a background, I'm independent. So
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay, cool. Okay. Anyway, so the thing that I disagree with is that not necessarily like a full disagreement, like not like in polarity, but really that on different degrees of analysis, every man is for himself. So I think that from the level of analysis you look at these things, you're generalizing, which is fine. But I think that ultimately it does come and boil down to the individual and what they prioritize. So if you want to...
Wait, so you disagree with white women prioritize comfort?
I think that like on any individual, it really depends. But you mean like white women of what demographic, like broadly speaking?
Yeah, like white women. I just need you like
can
I'm
you,
just trying
can
to
you be specific about what?
Well, I'm definitely going to be specific, but I'm just trying to verify like which thing you disagree with before I get specific.
I think that it's just too general, right? Like white women in college, like upper class white women, lower class white women who are sexually abused by their parents when they were younger, like, you know, there's many different cases there's different cases.
All of them. People. It's all white women till it's no white women.
Okay.
All right, let's. I think that I think you disagree with the premise, so we'll get into it. What up, Uzi Ray, Brett, Bartholomew Cross. After I get off live, I'm gonna text you, just to check in, and I love you. All right, I think you disagree, and I don't want you to give your argument away just yet. So let's do this really quick before we go too far. I have a quick question for you.
Well, I just disagree with like the parameters. I just don't think.
That's what's up.
It's too
but
general.
I got a quick question for you. Do you know who I am?
I've seen you like come up on live, like passing, but I don't know you personally. Like I haven't looked at your content.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is my first time, actually, second time seeing you on TikTok.
That's what's up. Listen, I'm almost mainstream. Would you mind if I give not only you but everyone else a quick introduction to who I am and what this is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, that's just, are you millennial? Okay.
Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters, AAWs in the chat for the boxing gloves, or anyone that disagrees with anything on the background. I am Santana. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. If you are friendly, tap the screen, share the live, knock out the daily gift goal, and if you like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. All right. So you were lying. Scotia, what up? You were giving me your premise as far as why you disagree with the point of white women prioritizing their comfort. And the premise of it was because it was too general. Oh shit. Is there anything else that you want to add to that?
All of your points were too. It doesn't matter.
They're
right?
made
Like,
to be general. They're bullet points on the background to get the conversation started. It's not my debate. It's literally just the headline.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, like, I guess my clarification would be like, if you narrow down like specifically what like demographic, like what sub demographic, or is it like out of
okay?
Like,
so would you like to hear my premise by why I say white women prioritize comfort?
It's all of them. It's not just that one. I was using that one as an example. I think that they're all.
You got to tell me. You got to tell me which one you want to actually debate. Oh, you can't debate the black topic.
Okay, so,
because you're not black. Also, you can't debate the man topic because you're not a man. Or are you? Wait, are you a man?
I mean, no, but I think that I don't think that's true. I think you can have a debate on a topic. Like, I can debate.
Oh, I know I can. I'm telling you I won't.
Okay, that's cool. Moderate Dems, middle ground is BS.
Ooh,
what do you mean by that?
All right, so that's the topic we're going to debate.
What do you mean by that?
Scorsha. My bad, Scorsha. All right. You said that you're independent. Okay, cool. Just to verify, tell me a little bit more about this whole independent thing. Actually, fuck it. I don't even care about that. That's actually perfect. How can you be independent in a country that is currently I'm sorry, that was a question instead of actually giving me more information. Sorry. The reason why I say moderate Democrats, there's no such thing as middle ground. Middle ground is bullshit. It's because we live in a current society where it's either one of two things. It's no longer left versus right. It's literally fascist versus non-fascist. And we see that even the fascists on the right refuse to allow anyone to have an inkling of power if they're not going to bend the knee to fascism. And I say that when I talk about Thomas Massie. I say that when I talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene. I say that when I talk about all of the Republicans that stood up to Donald Trump while he was back in office this term, and he had a resounding sweep of getting them primaried. Every single Republican that did not obey the actual orders of Trump and fall in line with his agenda, he got him up out the paint. So if the fascists have a hard line on fascism and saying, if you're not a fascist, you can't be here, anyone thinking that there is compromise or there's a way to work with a regime that is actively trying to disenfranchise and harm American citizens, strip away rights from American citizens, while at the same time landing the United States of America on a human rights watch list, crashing the economy by multiple key indicators, getting us into a war, creating a slush fund for a bunch of insurrectionists. If you think that there is compromise with those fascists, then it's a you problem. You're the problem. Well, no, there's no middle ground right now. It's either you're a fascist or you're not a fascist.
No, so have you ever heard of the Thucydides trap?
What's the Thucydides trap?
The Thucydides trap in IR theory, which is international relations theory. So my background's actually in international affairs, and what it is between they painted the picture. I'm going to give you more macro level for U.S. and China relations. The way
can we boil it down to United States relations though? Like, yeah, I hear you.
Well, to your point, like for like the polarity that you've painted, and I don't disagree with you on a lot of those points, which is why I'm independent. When it comes to that, we absolutely cannot compromise. There is actually like a vector to be able to like penetrate the whole like MAGA circle, and there are people when you get them individually that you can debate them, and I can out-debate many people in the Christian right because I've watched their content since I was younger. It's not hard. I mean, all of you here can out-debate. I mean, and if you're an ideologue, if you're a demagogue about it, of course, you're always going to win if you're willing to meet that objective truth. But the Thucydides trap for me is, well, what it actually is that it was based off of like the old, like the Athens. I think it was between Athens. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly. It was two city-states in ancient Greece. But essentially what it states is that there's two big players in the field. And the small islands that were in Athens and the archipelago were inevitably going to get pulled into one of the sides. and it would be by force and not by choice. And I don't agree with that because I believe that there is freedom and that there is a way forward. But if we, like, for example, if I walk into a debate where it's completely captured, right, by MAGA, and if I walk into the context of that and I get obliterated, I've already walked into something that I knew I was going to lose anyway. Whereas I can find an angle where I know, an angle of approach where I know they're going to lose that debate. I can go engage with the low-hanging fruit, if you will. I can debate their side and then go even further where I could draw parallels on that. I'll give you one example. I know you didn't reference this, but on abortion, I know how to single-handedly detonate the abortion debate because I'm pro-choice. When it comes to Roe vs. Wade, I would have to do more to really understand Roe vs. Wade and why that was integrated in the Constitution. I did a little bit, and I think it's plausible. And I'm not going to sit here and go over and tell you I know whether it's right or wrong, whatever happened. I disagree with the federal abortion ban. I believe in abortion access. And then we can go into why I am suspicious of the funding going into the Democrat Party, as I am with the Republican Party. But I just think that it should go towards funding access in states where they don't allow it instead of funding more protests for abortion. Like, I think they should just go directly and help women who are in these states who need the critical access to abortion. I question the incentives of these higher echelons funding these different things. But I digress. But like for the pro-choice debate, I've discussed this and I've kind of prodded, not really in the debate, which I could do if I want to go into this, but I don't really know. I'm just talking to you about it right now because I just felt like it was right. But they'll push so hard to have to save the children, but they won't rescue children who are suffering in their own neighborhoods. But I'm passionate about child trafficking and counter child abuse. I worked in intelligence and I did a little bit. I did a small internship trying to do this kind of thing, and that's something that I find hypocritical. Or that there's problems in global affairs where they're America first at all costs. And then they get upset, and this is where I find it ironic because the pro-free speech part of it is that you should be pro-free speech regardless of what it is. But if you want to label certain things and then decide to alienate or censor to push it out because it's not pertaining to America first or pertaining to anything that toes the party line, then that's obviously a contradiction in their part. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I don't agree that I don't agree middle ground is BS. I think that actually if someone takes the middle ground and knows how to dialectically detonate in different areas of MAGA, that in the public eye and with independents who voted for Trump and might still support Trump, they can challenge that narrative that is definitely inching more and more far right.
Sorry. That's what's up. Can I be honest with you for a second?
I mean, do it.
I don't care about none of that shit. I'm going to run all the way back to the beginning of the conversation, and we're going to actually try to pick up on the conversation. So you said a lot, but the question I have for you is what compromise? How do you compromise with fascism? What are you willing to compromise? As a matter of fact, do you know the 14 tenets of fascism?
Well, here you're stuck on ideology, but you're not.
That's a yes or no question.
Psychology. That's
a yes or no
really
question.
Unfortunate, Santana. Your audience
that's
actually
a yes or no question.
They mirror you perfectly.
That's a yes or no question.
Because they like
hey, lady,
they don't like critical thinking.
Hey, nobody want to hear that bullshit. That's a yes or no question. Do you know what the 14 tenets of fascism is?
You want me to pull up a dictionary?
No, I just want you to tell me, do you know what the 14 tenets of fascism is?
No, you can lay it out for all of us. We're all curious.
So is that a yes or a no?
Lay it out for us. We're all curious.
Golly. Listen. I sat here and let you pontificate. I let you bloviate. I let you get on your soapbox and talk about all the stuff that you want to talk about without interrupting you. And you can't answer a simple yes or no question.
And I mean, you know, it sucks.
Yes, it sucks to sucks, and you are showing, you're absolutely showing why it sucks to sucks. You know what? It's fine.
You're not trying to be.
I don't care about that. I want to talk about a different subject now. Hey, I got a question for you. Why is it that white women who have no sense of self, no sense of understanding, and no sense of anyone else is willing to center themselves, to disregard other people, places, and spaces, and to make the entire thing about what they want and what is comfortable for them? Sent your request. Tell me why white women do that.
Hey, you want to check out my profile? Because there's a
no. I want you to answer the question.
Focus Congo.
I don't care. I don't care about your virtual signaling, lady. Answer the question. Why do white women center themselves and make this all about them to find a place of comfort? Why?
You keep blocking my microphone. I was trying to.
Yes, because you can't answer direct questions. You start talking about Focus Congo. We weren't talking about that. That's not the question.
I don't know why white women. I don't know why they do that.
Okay, perfect. Then why do you do that?
I actually go to Focus Congo and worry about what's happening in Congo. I don't care what's happening here. I care about what's happening in the Congo.
You care because you came up here.
I came up here just to talk to you because you said.
Okay, then talk to me.
No
listen,
one was coming
listen.
Up here.
No, there was people here. Stop it. So I will make this known because maybe you're new here. It's okay. Maybe you actually you did say you're new here. You said you've only seen me twice. Perfect. I say this all the time. I would much rather talk to my chat than talk to any donut that's going to come up here to try to debate me. I actually really enjoy my chat. My chat, I got the coolest fucking chat in social media across all the platforms. So, like, never feel bad if you don't see anyone in my request. Just because you don't see anyone in my request doesn't mean that I need someone up here. Oh, she left. She probably realized she was muted again. She probably realized she was muted again. She better be damn sure glad that, because Kay's not here, J-Hop's not here, Petty's not here. I was about this close to having her collected. I was about this close to having her collected. That's why I had them. You did? You made an edit for me? Ain't no way. I have to check that out. Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen. I was gonna have her collected. I was gonna have her collected. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. You're just waiting for Kay. If Kay would have been, listen, it would have been some. Kay would have had to come up here. It would have been some slow singing and flower bringing. It would have been some head busting and repercussions. Only request up. If you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background, we're only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, tap the screen, share the live. Send your daily heart me. It's only 1 coin. It will boost the live and push us out to the FYP. I know you real obby, but did you mean to come up here?
I'm not. Yes, I did. Because when I pressed your donation thing, I was trying to like send you a donation and ask a question, but for some reason it wasn't working on my side.
You got to call your bank.
Like, yeah, I know, probably.
Tell your bank that you're trying to transfer everything to me for the grift.
For all the trouble I've been putting you through for the last few days. I'm sorry.
Hurry up with your question, because I don't want people to start. You know how they like.
No. I know.
You know how they'll do, and then then you're gonna get me into it with them.
No, I know.
What's your question?
So on your panel, when it says FBA and Blaga, you're the weakest link. Mm-hmm. Can I just like know what that means? Because I mean, I know this probably is like a lame excuse. I'm only 20.
No, don't say lame. That's an ableist term, friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. FBA speaks to Foundation of Black Americans, and Blaga is Black MAGA. They're right-leaning Black people who are classified in those groups for their own selfish purposes. They'll say it's for one reason or the other, but really they're just willing to sell Black people out because they think it's going to give them either proximity to power or a couple of extra dollars in their pockets, and that's what it boils down to. Okay, now that makes a lot of sense, because the last few times I've been up here, nobody's really debated on it. Because so you know what? Because they like to go talk to white people about Black issues. It's the weirdest shit. I was kind of confused because people come up here and they debate everything else. Yeah. How many times have you seen like Black people go to like Parker and Dean and say, well, what are the Democrats doing for Black people? Think about that one. Honestly, I don't think I've seen any. Really? I see that shit all the time. Like they always do that. But they won't come and talk to a Black person about it because they know better. Oh, I've only seen people come up here and debate on everything else. But like you said, I've never seen anybody come up here and debate that exactly. Yeah. Anyway, all right, Hope, get out of here. Hope, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. W's in the chat for Hope. I'm not talking to friendlies. I knew Hope wasn't trying to debate. So there was that. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Let's see here. She did run. Hope ran. Put some runner emojis in the chat for Hope. Hope ran. Hope is a runner. L's in the chat for Hope for running. We knew it. We knew Hope was a runner. I don't think this person is gonna. Don't you start that 20. Ain't no way, Nafi. Don't play in my face. God damn, chat. That's a mutiny. I don't think this person's gonna load. E2 Jessica. Not Jessica, you supposed to be my day one. And you in the chat selling me out. God damn it. I do want to talk about this really quick though. So Hope brought up a great question. And talking about a mutiny, ain't no fucking way. Talking about like FBA and Blaga, and I make the point that I need some more tissue and I don't have any. Management, are you watching? Baby, are you up or you sleep? Are you up or you sleep? She might be asleep. What up, Red? If she's asleep, then I'm gonna have to get it myself. Stop it, Zay. Baby, can you bring me some tissue, please? Please. I am not spoiled. My wife is just the best. Fucking stop it. I'm like so fucking congested. I can't get through a couple of sentences without this. I'm gonna turn the chat off. Y'all better stop playing in my face. I can't get through a sentence without it, like, and I got like stuff to say. Thank you, baby. W's in the chat for management. Yes, and I am a grown man. Y'all better leave me alone. All right. Give me 2 seconds. Let me blow my nose one more time, guys, and then I'm going to say what I got to say. Okay? Give me a second. All right, there we go. Ain't no fucking way, Jessica. That's not funny. I told Isaiah the other night when Isaiah was on live, I texted him and I was like, that boy got that Ebola. Because Isaiah sounds heat. All right. So the issue that that I have with FBA and Blaga, right, is with FBA, the biggest premise that they have, and I understand the longing as a Black person who doesn't have a sense of history beyond chattel slavery, right? Because FBA is firmly rooted in being the descendants of slaves. And they have this, not necessarily a notion, but an idea that their history, FBA stands for Foundational Black Americans, their history is rooted in and starts with America. And so they disregard chattel slavery in the sense of our ancestors being brought from Africa to Turtle Island, right? And their entire premise is their family, all of their family, the only place they've ever been is here. The only place they've ever known is here. And so, like, this is it. And the biggest premise that FBA stands on is, since FBA is a descendant of slaves, that they are owed reparations. And the separation and the distinguishing of being quote unquote FBA is rooted in ensuring that the descendants of slaves get access to reparations and no one else can muddy the water and get access to reparations, or people can't say, oh, you can't get access because we can't tell who is supposed to get reparations, right? And so their premise is, if you're Black and you've only been here for 3, 4, or 5 generations, well, hell, your family didn't go through slavery. And so it muddies up the premise as far as like who gets access. So their entire premise is only descendants of slaves should have access to reparations. And you have to be able to verify that you are a descendant of slaves in order to access reparations, right? But here's the tricky part. Not the tricky part, but the part that, like, the part that gets me is that you're willing to disenfranchise everyone else, the entire Black diaspora, in order to get access to reparations, because you feel like that's entitled, which I agree with reparations, but I don't agree with reparations if it means I have to sell out other Black people. There's no fucking way I'm good with getting reparations if that means I have to sell out other Black people. I can't do that. And the funny thing is, they vote Republican not because they think that Republicans will actually give them reparations. They vote Republican because they think that this will force the Democrats to give them reparations. They support the Republicans because their premise is if we pull power from the Democrats, then eventually Democrats will be hurt so bad that they will give us reparations for our vote. Now, the flaw in the logic, there's a couple of flaws in the logic. There's a couple of flaws in the logic. One, the Republican Party isn't doing anything for them. Two, there's no formal structure. There's no actual structure in place. They have no initiatives. They have no roadmaps. They have no charter. They have no meetings, no notes. The only thing they have is that they get on the internet and they call people tethers. That's it. They have no political power. They have no meetings to negotiate. The one person that was looked at as the leader of FBA, Talik Taqweed, or whatever the fuck the guy's name is, has come out and openly said, I'm not the leader. But he's the one that's trademarked the name and he's made money off of the name. He's literally trademarked all the FBA shit and made millions off of it, but he's not the leader. So he needs some, I don't know what the fuck that guy name is. Now, I was scrolling through TikTok the other night and I saw one of his lives. I heard him talking. And this was after Donald Trump created the $1.776 billion slush fund. Tariq something. Tariq keep fucking around. I'm gonna call Ghost. Anyway, I was scrolling through TikTok the other night and I heard him talking about the $1.776 billion slush fund that was created by Trump. And he was mad at the Democrats. He was mad at the Democrats. He said, look, Trump can do it. Democrats, y'all better get y'all shit together. Because if Trump can do it, then why can't y'all do it? I don't never want to hear nobody ever say we can't get reparations. Because if they can get them money, then we can get reparations. That's literally what he said after voting and supporting the Republicans and Donald Trump. When he saw that happen, his first thoughts were, Democrats, y'all better do it. John Vento, you've been here a couple of times and you always put in the chat, can I join your live? I feel like you're going to call me a nigger. Yeah, I said it, chat. I feel like you're going to slur. I feel like he's going to slur. And John, if you're going to slur, I already beat you to it. So like, you don't even have anything to say now. Like I literally took it away from you. Yep, emphasis on hard ER. Like I stole your whole thunder. So if that was the only reason you was planning on coming up here, you got to get a new shtick. Yeah, I absolutely beat him to it.
Yo, bro. Wait, you're the guy who's always talking to Dean Withers, right?
No, I don't know who that is.
What are you talking about? I saw you on his live the other day.
I don't know who is Dean Withers.
Dean, he's like he made you he got you to like turn on Trump, right?
What?
What do you, bro? I saw you. Wait, why are you denying it?
He got me to turn on Trump. What do you mean turn on Trump?
So I saw you back in March, right? Okay, I don't know. I don't know when this was, like heat of the moment or something. You were like
March of what year?
You were like 2026.
You saw me in March of 2026. What was I saying in March of 2026?
So like, did you support Trump in 2026 and then you turned on him, or nah?
I don't know. You tell me. What did you see in March of 2026?
Okay, so like, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe okay, maybe you like supported Trump in 2026, and then you were talking to Dean Withers, and Dean Withers was like persuading you to like.
I have no idea. You keep saying Dean Withers. I don't know who Dean Withers is.
What do you mean? Why are you denying it? Because I saw you talking to him a bunch of times.
You saw me talking to some guy named Dean Withers in March of 2026.
Yeah, I saw you the other day talk. Wait, are you denying it because I said something mean to you, or no?
Did you say something mean to me? What did you say?
No, I didn't say anything mean to you. I'm saying, is that why you're denying it or something?
I'm denying it because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so wait, Dean Withers, like I literally saw you on his podcast last week, TikTok, talking to him about something.
I have. Where can I find who? I gotta look this person up. I have no fucking clue who you're talking about when you say Dean Withers. I have literally never seen this person before. Give me a second.
I swear, I saw you like talking with him like on his like TikTok.
You said he has a TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
Or maybe it was a different person. I don't know.
What does he do on his TikTok?
He is like, okay, so like he debates people. He like debates Charlie Kirk and stuff. Or he debated Charlie Kirk.
I was about to say, is he in hell too?
Dean, probably not.
I don't. Okay, so you said he debated Charlie Kirk, or he debates Charlie Kirk, or what are we talking?
Like, why are you denying, or okay, well, I don't know why I'm saying deny it. It's kind of annoying. Why are you denying that you were on like talking to him last week when I physically like witnessed you do it?
Talking to Charlie Kirk last week?
No, I'm talking about Dean Withers.
Who the hell is Dean Withers?
Look him up.
I'm trying. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, my laptop is acting funny. Give me a second. Let me try my phone.
Okay, but answer this. You
hold on one second. Hold on.
I saw it.
Hold on a second.
It's preposterous. What?
1 second.
Did he deny it? You might be able to like look up your conversation with him. I don't know.
Wait, so you're saying I had a conversation with Dean Withers?
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
I had a conversation with Dean Withers 2 days ago, and you're saying when I talked to Dean Withers, he helped me not be I'm so fucking confused. I don't know what you're talking about. I have never heard of this person, Dean Withers, before. Like, are you sure that, like, what you said he's on YouTube? I mean, not YouTube, but TikTok. I don't know what's happening, but I'm searching for a Dean Withers right now on TikTok, and I don't see a Dean Withers on TikTok.
Wait, but can you answer my question? I saw you debate Congressman Ro Khanna. Is that true?
Who?
Congressman Ro Khanna from the state of California. I saw you debate him.
Oh, I've never been to California in my life.
Know what I'm saying? But did you
I don't
debate
even
him
like
before?
California.
Know what I'm saying? But did you debate him though?
Debate who?
Congressman Ro Khanna.
About what?
Dude, I literally saw on your live. Why are you denying it?
I deny what? You're saying I debated a congressman on TikTok Live? Did I debate the congressman while? Okay, what the hell does he have to do with Dean Withers? You have me so confused, John. What is happening?
Okay, so I saw you talking to Congressman Ro Khanna. It says on your page, right? Or on your one of your videos. It's like the first video that comes up on your page.
No, the first video that comes up on my page is a video that I posted today. Would you like to see it?
Hey, but I'm saying, why are you denying?
Would you like to see my video?
Denying it.
Would you like to see the video? I'm gonna hold tight for me. I want you to see this video because I work really hard on this video. I don't know who Dean Withers is, and I don't know what you're talking about with Ro, whoever that person is or whatever. But I did work really hard on this video, so I would like for you to watch this video. Give me a second. Hold on. Hey, you guys want to see something? Thank you.
Bro, if I send the video of you and Dean Withers, will you agree that you talked to him?
How are you going to send a video to me? We're not mutuals.
Yeah, true. I don't think you can send stuff on TikTok to people unless it's pictures. I don't know.
Also, you should have consent. Have you ever heard of fries?
Fries? Yeah.
You have?
You mean like fries, like food?
No, don't worry about it. We'll talk about consent soon. I want you to watch this video, though. I worked hard on this. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? Okay, watch this.
Oh, that is cool. Like special effects.
Good morning, One Mighty Pen. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, very cool.
What up, Harry, over on Kick? I see you. Morning, guys. Let's go ahead and get the tiki-talk in here. Let's get everyone into the class. What up, Bash? What up, Cool Cat? What up, Lotus? What up, Joey? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone over on the TikTok. How we doing? How are we doing? Hope everyone is having an amazing morning. I am excited. I am here. Guys,
yo, bro, sorry to be blunt, but can I ask you, can you stop the video for a second?
Ready for it. Nope. If you're over on the YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button as we come in. We should have as many thumbs up as we have people watching.
I swear. For a reason, I guess.
Yeah, no, all good. So question for you. Do you think that it's always been the case? Do you think that there's always been an instance where racism could actually exist? There's never a point where there couldn't be individual racism? All right, perfect. So if individual racism has always been a thing, can you give me an example of how slaves could have been racist towards their slave owners? Do you want to try that again? I'm a little bit confused.
Debate. Any more charge?
Trying to start shit. Yeah, that's all y'all do. Y'all be trying to start shit. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you. Thank you for all the gifts, the taps, the likes, the shares. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for being absolutely amazing. I love you all, and as always, Peace.
Peace. How long is this video?
No, that was crazy. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.
Okay, can I say something? Can I say something now?
Wait, yes, but no. What'd you think about the video?
I think it was great. Yeah, for sure.
What was your favorite part?
I don't know. That was like a long video. I mean, probably the first part when you're like, hey, this is cool.
Yeah. What did you think about the transitions?
What do you mean transition? Oh, like special effects?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like when you like had like the camera and then it like switched.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear how like the background noise was decreased?
Yeah, a little bit, like muffled. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to like go into CapCut and I adjusted the actual volume and like brought it down. The video was long because I had to shoot like a couple of different portions, and then it was like, so the video originally, I want to say it was like 9 minutes, and I had to condense it down to like 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah,
that's the tough part about like editing.
Yeah,
is like condensing the videos down.
Yeah, I feel like making a good video is like key to like getting a lot of followers on TikTok, you know?
Yeah. I've never had a viral video.
Really?
Yeah. I panhandle for people to actually follow me. Speaking of panhandling, would you mind if I shake the can for a second?
Sure.
All right. W's in the chat for Marie. What up, Marie? Marie sent a $1 donation saying, if kids are on summer break, let me handle them. Today was the last day for the students, but not for us, and I'm mad about it. I know that's fucking right. W's in the chat for Marie. W's in the chat for Misty for the $4 donation saying, quiet lurker here. Just wanted to break the silence and say thank you for what you do. Misty, thank you so much. You're fucking awesome. W's in the chat for Misty. Thank you for the 4. W's in the chat for Sonia for the $2 donation saying, do me a favor. Stop saying you can't even answer the question and use you won't because they can, but they refuse. You know what? Bro, why are you what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I have shorts on.
Yeah, but why are you turning your camera on?
I don't know. I feel more comfortable with it.
I feel we're going to talk about consent in a minute, but I do not consent to you abusing our eyeballs. Okay.
Whatever. Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
I'm uncomfortable too.
You don't support Trump anymore, right? Because
I'm going to mute you because you just make me feel a little uncomfy. I'm going to finish thanking my donors, but don't make me feel uncomfy again, okay? I'm going to finish. Hannah, don't leave. Stop it. Hey, John, if you make my friends leave, I'm going to permaban you. If you make my friends like leave and you make them uncomfy, I'm going to permaban you. Don't do it again.
Okay, bro, I didn't do anything wrong. Okay,
you made them uncomfortable.
All right, whatever. Sorry. No,
apologize.
I just said sorry.
No, to the chat.
All right, whatever. Sorry, chat.
Now tell Hannah you sorry.
I have to tell Hannah.
Yes, because Hannah said she was about to leave, and I had to convince Hannah not to leave.
All right, sorry, Hannah.
Now tell Miss Chen you're sorry, because Miss Chen said that she's scared.
Okay, Miss Chen, sorry for being inappropriate.
Okay. Is everybody good? Are we good? Okay, I think we're good.
Wait, so, okay. But you don't support Trump anymore.
I'm gonna finish thanking people because I told you I was panhandling before you like visually assaulted us. W's in chat for Sonia. Thank you so much for that too. You're absolutely right. W's in the chat for Bryce for the $20 donation saying, did anyone opt in to talking consent when it was an option? No. Where the fuck did he go? I was about to make him talk. I literally was about to make him talk about consent. Hold on. Hey, John, if you're still here, come back. John, I got something special for you. Come back, John. I don't think he got banned. I would have saw something. No, he didn't. Okay, John.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you came up here and you were saying something about someone named Peen or
Dean Withers.
Okay, who are you talking about? I've never met someone named Dean Withers in my life. I'm so confused. So you said this person, Dean, convinced me to stop supporting Trump in March.
Hey, bro. But I swear you definitely met Dean Withers like on a number of occasions.
I don't know who this person is. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I got a friend that like does lives with me all the time, and like maybe he can help me figure this out because I have no fucking clue who you're talking about. Hey, Dean, you know what this guy's talking about?
There's Dean.
Well, I just loaded into the live stream. What's going on? What is he talking about?
I don't know. He said that apparently I met some guy named Dean Withers in March, and he convinced me to stop supporting Trump. I don't know. He's been babbling this whole time. He also made the chat feel like really uncomfortable. He turned on his camera. It was weird. He like visually assaulted us.
John, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm not a Trump. But I'm not a Trump supporter. No, not at all.
I'm so confused right now, Dean. I don't know what he's doing. It's been a weird night.
What are you accusing of Santana on?
But yo, Dean, I saw you talk to this guy Santana, and you persuaded him. I think it was in March to stop supporting Trump, and he did, right?
Wait, bro. Oh, he's talking about Santana?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no fucking clue what's happening right now.
Sorry. Whoa, I don't know what's happening right now. John, you're fucking delusional. You've lost your mind. You're fucking crazy, John.
What do you mean?
Santana's probably been on the left longer than I've been alive.
Wait, so you guys were joking with me, right?
No.
We have no idea what you're talking about, Bub. This is a you problem. You're the problem in this equation.
Wait, I think
Listen,
I know you guys.
John, I'm going to drop you down because Dean is a very busy man. Whenever you find this person that you were looking for, come back and let us know. I don't know what's happening. Dean, I apologize for bothering you. I appreciate you, bro.
Don't worry. You have a good night.
You too. John, get out of the request. You're not coming back up here. You hurt my eyeballs, and I refuse to let you back up here. You did something to my eyes. Now my left eye, like, it's kind of dark. I don't know what's happening. It's burning a little bit in the right corner. No, thank you. No, thank you. What the fuck is going on? Kay sent a message. Kay sent a message said, I just got here. What the hell is going on? Kay, tomfoolery. You should have been here earlier when the white woman came up here and tried. I blame, as a matter of fact, I saw J-Hop too. I fucking blame Kay. I fucking blame J-Hop. And I fucking blame Petty. Because none of them were here. Chat, am I wrong? Am I wrong? They were not here. And then this white lady came up and started white ladying. And you know for a fact, if you let me shenan, I'm going to shenan again. I blame Kay, I blame J-Hops, and I blame Petty. None of this is my fault. I'm the victim. I don't even know what's going on. Like, shit is just off the rails this evening. This happens every time. I gotta stop doing late lives, because every time we have an evening live, it always happens this way. Anytime we try to debate at night, it just turns into like a bunch of nonsense. I'm convinced that it's just nonsense. Thank you for the money, gun. I haven't even finished thanking people. Guys, I've been getting your donations. I'm sorry. I'm going to get to them. It's just been one of those nights. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background? I don't think they know they're up here. He said, don't let Section 8 Harry Potter back. God damn, Tara. He said, don't let Section 8 Harry Potter back up here. Ain't no fucking way. Well, y'all are tripping. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with this, anything on the background?
I voted for him, yeah, and I feel like you're talking right now is like me trying to pull this freaking gas station, trying to figure out how to get around all these assholes here. So, yeah.
You got your asshole out at the gas station?
Yeah, dude, it's like a freaking ass show right here, right now, trying to just actually drive and people don't know what they're doing. So I feel like that's how your live is right now.
Wait,
how you're feeling.
Did you say you got your asshole out at the gas station?
No, dude. I said the way you're feeling about how like your night's going with debating people at night, it's kind of like a S show, is like me at the gas station right now. Because there's a bunch of a-holes out here right now just don't know how to drive and navigate through a gas station. It's kind of like your debates. All right, maybe bad analogy, but that's how it feels.
But do you know your asshole from the gas pump?
Well, yeah, dude.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm just trying to find a parking spot just to even park my truck, just to even like get gas. Holy hell. It's crazy out here. People would be wild. I have a question for you though. But yes, I did vote for him. Do I support everything? No. But I just have one question for you.
Okay.
And I'll leave.
Wait, you don't want to debate?
Well, no. I have a question because I have a theory.
Is it Austin?
Sure. No, it's so
it's not Austin theory.
The left and the right will throw out the word fascism. Okay. Yep. And like you've thrown it out tonight too. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not saying it's specific to you or to anybody. I'm saying it's both sides will do it. When Biden was in power, they'll say, oh, fascism, right? The right will. Mm-hmm. Do you believe that? Oh, how do I explain this? Do you believe the word fascism is being thrown around kind of like a ping pong ball over the last, like, let's call it like 15 years by both sides, not one side or the other, by both sides, versus what we actually defined fascism was when it was actually Hitler, Mussolini. Like, do you I don't know if I'm asking if like you see a difference or if it's like, because I feel personally like, yes, I voted for him, right? Do I agree with everything? No. If I had to vote again, would I probably, maybe not. The first time, yeah. After the first time, yes, I would, but after now, probably not. But I feel like the word fascism is thrown around so much like a ping pong ball between both sides that they forget what it actually really was when it was actually like Hitler, Mussolini, that were actually like doing like atrocities to friggin' people. Versus like we're saying things are he's gonna do these things, but in reality, I mean, has he shut people out from the media? A couple people, sure. A couple people. All the media, no, obviously not. Has he said things that people can say that's fascist? Yes. Has anything ever happened? No. And so that's kind of what, like, I don't know. I'm asking the question. That's it. I just want to know what your thoughts are because that's how I feel like it is. I feel like it's a ping pong ball between both sides, depending on who's in power over the last like 15 years. because before that, we really never like talked about fascism. So I'll stop.
Stupid people use words that they don't understand.
So both sides are stupid?
Just the side that's using fascism wrong is stupid.
But they both use it wrong, because if you look at like what actually fascism was, not the 14 points that in 2003 the book is written about, where that's based off of, but if you actually looked at like what fascism really was back in like what we fought for in World War II, that was a completely different thing than what's actually happening.
What is fascism
in America?
What is fascism?
What's fascism to you?
No, don't.
I mean, you can say the 14
This is
points.
not fucking Uno reverse. Like, we're not playing Uno. Answer the question. What is fascism?
Fascism is an authoritarian where they have control of the media. They have control of every part of your life. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it was. That's what it was defined as when Hitler was in power. He had complete control of the media. He was attacking a certain group of people. I mean, it was, and if you look at like the 14 points, you could, in theory, say like, well, we could say this, but none of it's actually truly happening. And again, I'm not defending the T-Man. What I'm asking is like, what
Who the fuck is the T-Man?
Trump, because that's what the show's about, and that's what, not your show, but like most of the ones on TikTok. Like,
wait, so you said Hitler, but you called Trump the T-Man?
Well, because I just get tired of saying his name. I get tired
But
of saying
you felt comfortable with saying Hitler, but not
I don't
Trump.
feel comfortable with it. I just feel it's just, that's why I define fascism as, when you look at like Hitler, Mussolini. And it's not about saying like, do you feel comfortable with this or that? I'll say Trump all day. I don't care. But I'm saying like, what I define fascism as is like, I don't define it as like what anything Biden did. Because again, Republicans are saying, the right was saying like, oh, Biden's a fascist. They're saying all these things. And I feel like it's been over the last like 15, again, correct me if I'm wrong. All I'm asking, that's why I'm asking the question. I feel like it's been the last 15 years.
Do you remember what the question was? What was my question?
Yeah, I don't know. I asked you a question. You asked me, do I support Trump?
Ain't no fucking way, K. You better not leave. You better not leave, K.
I said I voted for him, but I wouldn't vote for him again.
No, I didn't even say, did you vote for Trump? K, you better not. The question is, what is fascism?
Fascism to me is where you have control of the media and you can eliminate parts of that. You have control over industry. I mean, it's a form of communism is what it is.
No, the fuck it's not. That's why I said stupid people trying to cultivate words. You guys don't know stuff, and then you think that you hear shit, and
So
then like it's cool.
As that?
I got you. Fascism is a far right. If you can't get past the far right, still speaking, can't get past the far right portion, then none of this shit applies. Fascism is a far right, authoritarian, ultra nationalistic political ideology characterized by a dictatorial leader, centralized autocracy, militarism, forcible suppression of opposition, and strong regimentation of society and the economy. Now, it is highlighted by the 14 tenets of fascism, but the 14 tenets of fascism talk about the different components of fascism. Now, there are 9 core principles of fascism.
Well, wasn't that written in 2003?
Still speaking, there's
No, that's a good
9.
question.
Still speaking, there's 9 core principles of fascism. I mean, 9 core principles of fascism, where it's acceptable based off of the study of fascism that if you meet those 9 principles, then you are considered a fascist. But with the 14 tenets, Donald Jimothy Trump meets all 14 tenets of fascism. And no, you're not a fascist if you exhibit 2 of the 9. No, you're not a fascist if you exhibit 4 of the 9. Yes, you are a fascist if you exhibit 9 of the 9. And guess what? If you exhibit 14 of the 14, you're a super fucking fascist.
So weren't those tenets written in 2003?
There's a multitude of the actual writings. There's Lawrence Britt's, and there's also, God damn it, what's the other person? There's multiple people who have done comprehensive studies of fascism. And yes, the 14 tenets is the universal recognition of it that was done through sociology, like literally through sociology.
But my point though is
Umberto
that,
Eco,
like,
there we go. Umberto Eco.
Tenets, though, if you look at the 14 tenets, though, who has actually followed through with all 14 tenets?
Donald Trump.
The only time you can actually look at that and see that, like, I'm not saying the only time. I'll give you an example of the time when that's all based on.
I'll tell you 4 people that met all 14 tenets of fascism.
I'm saying initially though, what is based
I'll give you 4.
is obviously Hitler,
Mussolini, Hitler, Francesco, and also Antonio Salazar in Portugal.
Right. So, but what I'm saying though is that, like, if you take like what they label like the 14 tenets as, and I'm this is like my edification, okay? It's for me to learn too. That's why I asked the question.
Do you think I'm learning?
No, I'm not. I didn't say for your edification. I said for my
I know, but you said 2 for you to learn 2, insinuating
no, for me to learn too. For me to learn as well.
Okay, so just as long as we understand that,
yeah, for me to learn as well.
Okay,
because when I read that book and I look at the 14 tenets, right? In theory, I look at it, and again, let me preface it. Yes, I voted for him. I voted for him twice. If I had to vote again, would I vote again? At this rate, no, because I don't agree with what he ran on. What he ran on, yes. What is happening, no. For this last term,
he ran on fascism. Yeah.
Well, no, it was no. The parts that I agreed with was, again, no wars, these things, right? Which obviously are not happening. So what I'm saying though is that if you actually look at like the 14 tenets, you could say that, oh, he falls in them because of what he says.
No, I can say because of what he does.
Can we actually say though that, like,
I can say that because of what he does. I can give you how Donald Trump exhibits all 14 tenets of fascism, and I can give you actual examples, not just him saying shit, but him doing shit. I don't call Donald Trump a fascist because I think it's cool, or I've heard other people say this. Like, I'm a bit of a nerd. Nobody tell Ari. No one repeat this. If someone clips it, I promise you, I will call the DNC and have you taken out. Don't worry about who Ari is. Okay. I'm a bit of a nerd, and I put together multiple PowerPoint presentations about fascism, and I did a whole video that's like an hour and a half that I never published because I was too lazy to edit the video down. But I've done a complete comprehensive breakdown of not only the 14 tenets of fascism, but how Donald Trump exhibits all 14 tenets of fascism with multiple detailed examples. I have all of this shit.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Exhibiting versus actually doing, though, do you define that as two different separate things? Like,
I'm using those two
interchangeable.
interchangeable.
Let's say, like,
I'm using
Donald
those
Trump
two interchangeable.
exhibits it,
I'm using
but
those
Hitler
two.
does
I'm using those two words interchangeable.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just for clarification, because again, like, you can say like one person exhibits it, but the other person does it. So that's just why I was asking.
For Donald Trump, this shit is like Gatorade. It's in him. Like, he fucking does the fascism. He lives the fascism.
If you had to say what are the top 3 things that he does that are not exhibits fascism, but are actually fascist? The top 3.
The top 3 of the 14 tenets?
It not exhibits fascism, but he actually like executes fascism.
Yeah. The disdain for recognition and human rights, the identification and
what human rights?
You told me to name the three.
Okay, sorry.
The disdain for recognition of human rights, the identification of enemies / scapegoats as unifying cause, and supremacy of the military.
So what does he not identify as human rights?
Donald Trump has weaponized ICE and turned them into the modern day slave patrol to round up undocumented immigrants and to sell them into free slave labor, and then to sell them off to concentration camp, which is in turn has not only hurt the United States economy, but ended us on a human rights watch list. And yes, I can prove everything that I just said.
They sold them off?
Sold them into slave labor, sold them into slave labor, free slave labor, and then sold them to concentration camps. I can prove everything that I just said.
Are you talking about like South America where they go to jail there and considered a concentration camp?
Yep, CCOT, and then other torture camps across Africa and in other places in the global South. Yes.
So I'll agree with you that like ICE has been misused the way they should be. They're not police. I'll agree with that.
What does that have to do with what I just said?
I just said you were talking about how ICE has been used and militarized.
No, that's not. I wasn't talking about how ICE is used and militarized. I'm telling you that's how Donald Trump has actively shown that he has a disdain for the recognition of human rights.
And I agree with you that ICE has been misused. Again,
they haven't been. No. They haven't been misused. They've been weaponized.
Or
they've
weaponized.
They've been used.
Weaponized versus
they've been used to the full function. Donald Trump and his administration funded ICE to the 14th highest level of any military, not government agency, military in the world. ICE has the 14th largest budget when you compare world militaries. And then they sent internal memos saying that they didn't have to abide by the Constitution anymore, and they could literally enter people's premises without warrants. And then the Supreme Court said that they could actually racially discriminate people to identify who they are. And then they started shooting people in the face, and they shot a blonde hair, blue-eyed white woman in the middle of the daytime, and people said that shit was okay. They shot a white woman, a blonde hair, blue-eyed white woman, blonde hair, blue-eyed white woman in the middle of broad daylight, and people said that shit was okay.
Maybe misuse was the wrong word, but the whole thing, I wasn't trying to like minimize what you said by militarized. I was agreeing with you, saying like they're being used in the wrong way. They're not. That's not their job.
I'm telling you, they're using them exactly how they want to use them. They're using them the right way.
I don't agree with that.
Like if you think that like ICE is about anything except intimidation and xenophobia, like I don't think you understand why ICE was actually created.
No, I know why ICE was created, and I don't believe we're using them the right way at all. I think I don't agree with what's being done with ICE.
Xenophobia drove the creation of ICE.
Was that a question? Am I supposed to respond or?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. You paused. I didn't know.
For dramatic effect.
Okay.
Do you know what xenophobia is?
I do.
Why would I say xenophobia drove the creation of ICE?
Because ICE was really driven based on 9/11, and it was because of Muslims.
They created ICE to go find the brown people so buildings wouldn't blow up anymore. Like they created Muslims. But at the same time, they didn't know the difference between the brown people. And also, the people that blew up the buildings allegedly blew up the buildings didn't sneak into the country. And if you want to keep it funky, we know what you did, George. We know what you did.
George did. And that's why
So I say all that to say the actual creation of ICE was driven by xenophobia.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's like the whole thing about Homeland Security. There was never Homeland Security before, and all of a sudden it's blown up to this big ass department that should never have been there before. I get that. But I'll let you get back to the rest of your people. But the only thing, this is my belief. Again, you'll probably disagree with it, but I just believe that the word fascism has been ping-ponged around because, again, like between both sides, like they'll try to say like, hey, we can name all these points and show like these are things not you're actually doing.
Let me stress test you for a second.
So now,
let me stress test you for a second. What's communism?
Communism is where they have control of everything. I mean, you have control over the people, over the press, you have control over the industry, you have control. The money actually drives to the country because they control every piece of the business, which is why China just banned like OnlyFans. I mean, shit. They don't even allow anything free there. I don't give a shit about OnlyFans. Just saw it pop up my news feed. But
I'm about to say, it sounds like you're pretty passionate about this this OnlyFans stuff. I've never heard of it, but like, did that strike a chord?
Literally, I just saw it today on my news feed. It was crazy. It was like Dallas News posted about it on their social media. So I don't give a shit about it. It's just I follow Dallas News because I want to see what's going on in Texas. And if there's anything good happening, cool.
Tell me again, what did you say communism is? Tell me one more time.
It's when the government has control of everything, over industry, over the people. They have over literally everything that happens in the country. They have control of the media and everything that happens.
Okay, cool. Hey, do you know what the Encyclopedia Britannica is?
Yeah.
You do?
I'm 46, so yeah, they used to be sold door to door.
Yep. Based. You trust the Encyclopedia
Big
Britannica?
ass books that people used to buy.
Do you trust the Encyclopedia Britannica?
I haven't looked at that in Encyclopedia Britannica, and I even know it's even still around actually.
Can you see what that says?
I'm 46, so like the last time I actually read this Encyclopedia Britannica was probably when I was like 15 years old.
Can you see what that says?
Yeah, it replaces private property, so it's the government owns everything.
Don't read the whole thing. Don't cherry pick words. Read it out loud for the class.
Political and economic doctrine that aims to replace private property and a profit-based economy with public ownership. I would disagree with that. And communal control of at least the major means of production. Yes, they control everything. And the natural resources of society.
Okay, so riddle me this, Batman. Is communal control government control?
Riddle me this, Batman.
Damn. No, answer the question. You don't answer questions. You don't answer questions with questions, sir.
I'm just saying you're
So answer the question. Is communal control government control?
In theory, no.
Damn.
In theory. But if you look at the communist countries,
okay,
there is no communal control.
Listen.
Wait,
Whoa. Slow down, sweetheart. Slow down. You're going too fast. I want to take my time with you.
You're good, dude.
I want to slow dance a little bit. I'm a slow dancer.
You're good, dude.
We're gonna get to that in a second, okay?
Right.
So what you were talking about, right? Shit you were just saying, not communism. And no communism, right?
Stalin wasn't communist.
Stalin was. Again, slow
They have
down.
red lines.
Slow down. We will get there.
All right.
We will get there, right? So, when you talk about what communism is, right? When you talk about how it's actually classified with Karl Marx, right? The idea that communism and fascism is one and the same is not true. The reason why it's not true is because they are diametrically opposed. Do you know what that means?
They're completely different.
They don't fuck with each other.
Right. They're completely different.
They don't fuck with each other. They're literally on opposite ends of the spectrum. So to the furthest extreme of the right wing is fascism. To the furthest extreme of the left wing is communism. Right? Different ideologies. So when people try to say that people on the left are fascists because they're extreme leftists, that shit doesn't make sense. Now, if they said people on the left are communists because they're extreme leftists, then that makes sense. Just like if someone on the left said Donald Trump is a communist, that shit doesn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? So when stupid people use words that they don't know, then people start to believe stupid people because stupid people get really loud. They get really loud and pretend that they know stuff, and they yell like Stephen A. Smith. So that's the answer to your original question.
So you don't believe it's a ping pong ball over the last 15 years?
Did you just hear what I like? Did you hear anything that I said?
I literally did.
What's your takeaway from what I said?
Is that stupid people use stupid words. Then if you actually looked at it from the 10,000 foot view, back up, hold on, before you bow your head and say like you didn't listen to me. If you look at it from the 10,000 foot view,
wrong.
The people that say so fascism on the right are talking about communism on the left.
Wrong.
No?
I didn't say stupid people use stupid words. I said stupid people use words that they don't know. The words aren't stupid. The understanding of the ideology is not stupid. The people that are parroting stupid people are stupid. The people that parrot Andrew Wilson, they're stupid. The people who don't know things but speak as if they are experts are ultra-crepidarians. Do you know what that is?
Ultra-crepidarians?
Yes.
No, I've not heard that word before.
Okay, look it up in your free time. But they're ultra-crepidarians.
How do you spell it?
I don't know. I'm really bad at spelling.
Is it crep like CREP?
No, I don't know. Sure. I don't think it's crep like, what up, cuz?
No.
Please don't shoot me when I'm in LA. CREP. I'm not a crip.
No, you have the wrong colors on. Plus, you're a Lakers fan.
Okay.
Anyway, I appreciate you taking my question.
But did you get the answer?
I did.
What's the answer?
I feel more informed. I do.
Okay.
No, I literally heard every word you said. I mean, like when I related what you said, I used different words than you did. But again, which
do you think we said the same thing?
Stupid words, huh?
Do you think we said the same thing?
I just said it differently, but it just I had the same intention with what you were saying. Like when I said people use stupid words, you're like, no, they don't use stupid words. They use this. That's what I meant to say, but I just said it differently. Is all.
What's the core meaning of what I was saying? Explain it to me like I'm a fifth grader.
The core meaning of what you're explaining is that the way I internalized it, okay, is that a lot of people try to say a lot of different things, but they have no basis for what they're saying it from. And when they do that, they are just being uninformed and not educated enough to realize that what they're saying really doesn't make sense for what they're trying to argue or describe. And I just believe from what you said is that you just need to be more educated and read more and learn more. That's how I internalized it. It wasn't everything you said, but that's just what I took from it. Is that it's just
close, but no cigar. Let me put on my dad hat for a second.
You're good, dude.
Which I don't even think I would need to do that, but like I'm gonna say it plain because I'm a plain man. I'm a simple man, and I believe in simple things. Like I'm not the sharpest spoon in the drawer. So what I'm saying is, right? People who are on the right wing have tried to weaponize the word fascism because they've heard it so much, and they throw around the word fascism just like you throw around the word communism and socialist or socialism, because they have heard these buzzwords, but they don't know what they mean. And I'm not saying the left is absolved of that, because there are people on the left that for some strange reason would call people on the right communists. Now, I think some of them are doing it facetiously, but some of them say it because they don't understand. But the basis of what I'm saying is, no, it's not a ping pong. The only side that can be fascist are people that hold extreme right-wing ideology. And the only side that can be communist are people that hold extreme left-wing ideology. Those two things don't cross and they don't share. You get what I'm saying?
I do, and that's kind of what I was trying to relay. Is initially, like when I brought my point, like part of what you said about like people. Sorry, I just parked to get gas. Part of the people that like on the left that will drop fascism, they drop it like it's like a buzzword. Same thing on the right, and that is where my confusion came from. And I agree with you that like that's part of what I was saying about being more educated about the words you say. Is that like if you think like you can't call somebody that's far left a fascist, where they're more communist. And that's about being educated. So I completely agree with what you're saying.
Well, and that's why, like I've said over and over and over, like a million times, Donald Trump is a fascist. And I don't throw that word around because it's cool. I throw that word around because it's true. And just like people have called me a communist, and I hang out with a lot of communists, and I think communists are cool, and I think communism is cool, but I am not a communist because I don't follow the ideology of communism. I understand the difference between those things. And I don't misuse or mislabel people because I understand the things. And so just because people are confused does not change the fact that at no point would anyone on the extreme left, i.e. communists, be fascist. Just like Donald Trump would never be a communist.
Yeah, and that's just why I think like a lot of people, I'm not saying you necessarily, the only reason why I brought it up is because you had mentioned it earlier, is because like a lot of people that are either on lives or wherever out in the stratosphere throw that word around on both sides so much that it like, that's why I feel like it loses like what it actually was. When if we actually really think about what the true, like who the really fascists were, I mean, you really got to think about like Hitler, Mussolini and all them because of the atrocities they committed through what they did. And it's like
who was Hitler? Who was one of Hitler's close personal best friends?
I don't know.
Mussolini.
Oh,
like literally in World War II, Hitler lost his shit when Mussolini got toppled, right? Yeah. And do you know who is an absolute inspiration for Donald Timothy Trump?
No.
Hitler. And this is in the divorce decree from his ex-wife. Donald Trump had Mein Kampf. You know what Mein Kampf is?
It's the book that Hitler read.
Guys, I got a video that I didn't get to play. You're gonna want to hear this, Christian. Give me a fucking second.
By the
I
way,
got a
people think
video.
Christian equals Trump. That's not true at all.
Say it again.
Oh, the people in the comments are like Christian equals Trump, whatever.
Christian equals Trump?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
Oh, like you.
They're trying to trash me. Yeah.
Like you, but not calling Trump a Christian.
No, calling me him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen to this video.
Whatever.
This is a video from Barbara Walters interviewing Donald Trump back in, like, I think this is in the 90s or some shit. Listen to this.
Being on the verge of bankruptcy, being bailed out by the banks.
Well, you don't have to say on the
skating on thin ice and almost drowning. That's a businessman to be admired.
You say on the verge of bankruptcy, Barbara, and you talk on the verge, and you listen to what people are saying.
I talk to your bankers.
Well, that's fine. And what do they say? I mean, depending on which banker you're talking to, what do they say? I'm the only one people write about. I mean, they don't write about other people.
You have a little more debt than most people. You're something like $3 billion
I
in
also
debt.
have a little more assets than most people.
Okay, you have debts to pay back.
Right.
You have huge loans to pay back. You say the country is in a depression. What makes you think that you can pay back those loans? And further, what your bankers have told us is that the only way you even have a chance is by selling that property out there totally, the plaza.
Well, I don't know what the bankers have said. The plaza is a very valuable property. Everybody told me, oh, you paid too much, you paid too much. Now they're all saying what a great deal he made on the plaza.
You yourself said that you saw your children maybe once a week. You're having a lot of difficulties with your 12-year-old son, Donna. You haven't talked to him since May. Do you believe in fidelity in marriage?
Yes, absolutely, I do.
In the current issue of Vanity Fair, the author Marie Brenner says that you read from Hitler's collected speeches, My New Order, and that these are speeches that you seem to admire. What's your reaction? Do you have this book?
A friend of mine sent me a book, a man who I think is Jewish, although I don't know.
Trump fought with that Nazi shit. So his ex-wife put in a divorce decree that he used to sleep with Mein Kampf on his nightstand. Donald Trump has literally parroted bar for bar, word for word, things from Hitler's speeches, including calling undocumented immigrants vermin and saying they're poisoning the blood of America. His massive Madison Square Garden rally prior to the presidential election, it was not only held in Madison Square Garden, but it was held on the same date as the massive Nazi rally in Madison Square Garden. Donald Trump had that whole big show as far as having Tesla out in front of the White House to encourage people to buy this American-made car, just like Hitler had this big display of trying to encourage people to buy the Volkswagen, the German-made car. They've integrated different Nazi shit into our government, including the quote-unquote Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, who has the SS in front of his name placard in a fucking cabinet meeting on national television. Or Kristi Noem is giving a speech after Alex Preddy and Renee Good got murdered in Minnesota behind a podium that said, one of ours, all of yours, which is a callback to Nazi rhetoric that was used when they fucking genocide people. When I tell you Trump digs the Nazi shit and there's a bunch of Nazis in our government, I'm not saying that like they're fascists because I don't understand the shit. I'm saying they're fascists because they're fascists.
Okay.
Stephen Miller's a Nazi too, and I think he might be a zombie. That one. Hold on. Hold on.
Have you ever seen the podcast? His wife.
I think Stephen Miller might be Nosferatu.
Have you ever seen the podcast his wife has, where she's like asking people stuff and like, I would never let him watch my kids. I wouldn't want him.
Who? Stephen Miller?
Like, yeah, his wife has.
Yeah, because he's Nosferatus.
She even trashes him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Well, I hope we have better coming up in the next election, and I hope we can actually get back to being more civilized together. And I mean, I don't know what that means for all the people on TikTok that are like, are you going to vote for Trump again? When that doesn't happen. But regardless of that, though, I just hope we can have like get back to more civilized conversations and actually be able to talk again. And
we just got to get the fascists up out the paint. Hey, question, serious question.
Yeah, dude.
You know what Antifa is?
Yeah.
What's Antifa?
I don't know what it stands for, but
what does it stand
I know who
for?
they are. I don't know what the what that acronym stands for.
It stands for anti-fascist.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
The funny thing though is that like the people that I just don't understand that, because like they I don't get it, but okay. I'm not
Hey,
gonna go with that.
who do you think the enemies of fascists are?
You're gonna have a different answer than I do, but I just believe that it's people that want to stand for freedom and freedom of speech, and they want to be able to live in a free country.
Yeah, so it would be anti-fascist, right?
In theory, but I mean,
right.
Antifa
So it would be anti-fascist. So the enemies of fascists would be anti-fascist. Antifa. Hey, who do you think would deem Antifa to be a terrorist organization?
Well, you can say Trump, but a lot of it has to do with the
No. It's not about Trump. Like, okay. if you do you got an arch nemesis?
I don't. I just don't agree with what Antifa does and how they go about doing things.
Yeah. Do you have an arch nemesis?
No.
I had an arch nemesis growing up.
Super villain, so
I had an arch nemesis growing up. His name was Quattrell. Right. He was one of my best friends, but he was my arch nemesis. And the reason being is because he was super talented at all the same shit that I was super talented at. Like everything that I could do, he could do it, but he did it a little bit better. If we're going to be honest, guys, he was a little bit better. Not that much,
with less work,
but just a little bit better. So Quattrell was my arch nemesis, right? And
was it with less work? Like you had to work harder to like be as good as him or close to him? Or was it he had like that like, because you know, like there's those people where it's like they could just like be lazy or whatever, but they still have that superpower that can do whatever, you know?
It's irrelevant to the story.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay.
So like I was saying, since Quattrell was my arch nemesis, right? If I had the ability to ensure that he could never get the shit that I wanted, to make sure that he was put off to the side, then I would do it. Right? If I could say, you know what? Quattrell is a terrorist, so he can't have that solo in the school play. He is a terrorist, so he doesn't get to be first chair in our orchestra. Then I would do it because he's my arch nemesis. If someone is going to declare anti-fascism or anti-fascist or Antifa a terrorist group, would it be a logical conclusion that fascists would deem anti-fascists as terrorists?
Not at all. Because your analogy of you and Quattrell sounds a little bit more like, and that's why I asked the question, was because you said you guys didn't have equal talent. I would just base your story off of a little bit of jealousy.
Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
Good song, but you need to work on the vocals a little bit.
Donald Trump may sign the executive order to declare Antifa a terrorist organization. A terrorist organization, and even the KKK is not listed as a terrorist organization, but Antifa, who has no structure, no organization, no way to be found, but you can fucking okay. How do you find Antifa? Where's the sign up for Antifa?
From you could look back in 2016 and throughout that time period. Now you don't hear about them at all.
No. Fuck 2016. Today. Hold on. Stop right here. Today. Tell me how I find Antifa.
Today you don't even hear about Antifa anymore.
Oh, okay. It was did you know you can fucking Google your nearest closest KKK organization? They literally pass out pamphlets. It's not hyperbole. The KKK, after Donald Trump got reelected, came back out of the shadows and are passing out fucking pamphlets.
They were there all along.
I said they came back out of the I said they came back out of the shadows. But Donald Trump is not worried about labeling the KKK as a terrorist organization. He wants to label Antifa the terrorist organization, and Antifa is anti-fascist, or at the very least, by your words, they're not around anymore. So if they're not around anymore, why is he worried about Antifa and not the fucking KKK, the Proud Boys, the Boogaloo Boys, the Oath Keepers? None of them. Why is he worried about a group by your own admission that's not even around anymore, and not the fucking white supremacist groups that have been killing people for years?
I can answer that for you. I think they should all be in the same category.
Trump doesn't think that, obviously.
But again, though, as I mentioned before, did I vote for him? Yes. Would I vote for him again? No. So again, two things can be right at the same time, where it's like you voted once and you say you won't do it again because of these reasons.
You know what? I will give it to you. I'll give it to you. You're right. Two things can wait. No. I got it. Two things can be true. Just like you can be here, but then you can not be here either. Two things can be true. Guys, when I tell you I haven't been reading off donations, like I see your donations, guys. It's just been one of those nights where like I've been completely fucking off kilter. I'm going to say thank you, but listen. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Black people labor is not free. So if you enjoyed that, if you enjoyed me taking him to school, if you enjoyed me taking you to school, if you learned anything, if you laughed, if you cried, if you even had to go say, let me fact check Santana because this shit ain't right. Hit them pay links, baby. Hit them pay links. Listen, also, I ain't above doing something strange for a little piece of change. Y'all want to see me twerk something? Hit them pay links, baby. I'm gonna let you know though. I ain't gonna do nothing but throw my back out, but I do it. This tonight has been like fucking, it has been nonsense. Like it has been nonsense. Like tonight has been, we also only got 37 new followers. What up, Jaylen? W's in the chat for Jaylen for hitting that follow button. Guys, hit that follow button. I'm trying to get to 200,000 followers, especially before I get myself canceled. So if you could, before they cancel me, because I'm sure it's going to happen at some point, hit that follow button. Because if they find out that I'm out here trying to twerk to grift or whatever, they're gonna lose their shit. So follow me before they do. Follow me before they do. There's some people in the request, but I don't know if I want to talk to these people. I can't see who this person. It says 9 Gaba 9. It says 9 Gaba 9, and the profile picture looks like a white man wearing a fucking, what is it? A goose. What is the goose coats? What is the shit called? You know, like those big New York goose coats. What was those shits called? Oh no, it's just some random white boy doing some freaky ass shit on his profile picture. Hey, you not getting up here. Goose down. Yeah, goose down. Goose down. You not getting up here with this freaky, you freaky frog. This freaky ass profile picture. You ain't coming up here with that. I'm gonna show you this shit real quick. Not the freaky frogs. Boy, y'all are wild. Y'all showing the fuck out. Where did I put this shit? There we go. Look at this. Most people here down bad for Santana because of what? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's a weird statement. You're weird. You're weird. Look at this shit. That's a freaky ass picture. He really thought he was gonna get up here with this profile picture? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you were gonna get up here with that profile picture. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. As a matter of fact, jail. Sorry, Al. We need the penitentiary for this. Nobody tell Al. Nobody tell Sean. But we need penitentiary for this one. I think we can make an exception. Oh, fuck, I can't get this off the screen. He said, thank you for being picky. I got to protect us. And, hey, thank you for that. People think that I... Stop it, conservative. Conservative, you know me and my wife be talking about you. She was like, he seemed like he learning something. Apparently, she thinks you're kind of funny sometimes. She's like, he's always here. He seems like he's learning something. She said, baby steps. Damn, Joanna said he ain't learning shit. He is, because you know what? at least he can answer some of the questions. One day I was talking to someone and I said, who created race? Conservative put in the comment section, said, it was Gomez de Zerara. Even I know that one. My wife said he didn't spell it right, but he knew what he was saying. That's progress. I don't care what nobody say. That's progress. All right. There's a bunch of people in the request, but I don't really feel it. Hey, fucking Devin's in the chat. Jess, thank you for the Viking hammer. There's people in the a lot of people dropping that. I don't want to talk to these people, honestly. If I'm gonna be real, I just don't want to talk to them. If I can be honest, I still want to see Santana twerk for democracy. I can't twerk for democracy. I'll twerk for liberation. I'll twerk for liberation. I'll twerk for equity. I'll twerk for human rights. And I'll twerk for some change. I don't think I can twerk for democracy. I can twerk for my people, but I can't twerk for the system. It just doesn't work that way. Just doesn't work that way. We supposed to make the system twerk for us, not twerk Tana. God damn, boy, y'all too quick. Y'all are too quick with it. What is happening? Holy smokes, y'all are too quick with it. Hey, thank you for that. You gonna tell, man? How you gonna tell, Dwayne? How you gonna tell that she's listening to me right now? She can hear me. My wife know I ain't right. You know how many times my wife has looked at me and say, "Why are you like this?" Y'all think my wife don't know? She lives with me, people. Funny thing is, when these cameras go off and these lights turn off, guess who doesn't? And you can give me a second. Let's see here. Hey, thank you for the bunny ears. Ooh, hold on. Did you hear all this is your fault? J-Hop?
Oops, sorry, my bad.
Oh, no. This
What's
was
my fault?
No. This was Poughkeepsie. This was literally Poughkeepsie.
What's that?
It was meant to be.
Oh, like Kismet.
Yeah, not fucking. Why did I say Poughkeepsie? That's supernatural. It's God damn it. Sorry, guys. I was thinking of supernatural. That was the code word in supernatural between Dean and Sam. If there was ever like an emergency, then you say Poughkeepsie. That means drop everything, run. Supernatural. Sorry. Yeah, it was Kismet.
So what's my fault? What'd I do?
Well, I blame you, Kay, and Petty, and it just so happens that you came up here.
Uh-oh.
So I blame all three of you because I was listen. I was having a wholesome live. It was very calm. I was being super respectful. I was educating people. I hadn't called any names. As a matter of fact, I was talking about like fundraising and like helping people and all this other stuff. I was doing all the good stuff, right? And then this white lady came up here and she like white ladied everywhere on the live. And she started telling me about like how I'm wrong. All my topics are wrong and that I'm not specific enough. And that she told me something about like, I said, do you think that, okay, she said like moderates, Dems, middle ground is BS. She disagreed with that because she said she was an independent. And I said, so you disagree with that? And so she told me some story about like ancient Greece or like she talked for a long time, like a long time. I didn't know what's happening. And then she didn't answer the question. And so I'm so glad Swan came here because Swan, I'm going to blame this shit on you too. Swan, you get a portion of this as well. So I tried to take her all the way back to the back and to the front. It's like, we're going to start this over again. And I said, you know, just answer the question. And she's like, none of this matter. She said, go check my page. I work for the Congo. God damn it. I'm spacing on what is it called, Swan? How am I spacing on, what's the name? Focus Congo. There we go. She was like, go look at my page. I'm about Focus Congo. And I was like, just answer the question. And she's like, and she like went all around and wouldn't answer the questions. And again, she just white woman everywhere. And you weren't here. Kay wasn't here. Petty wasn't here. Swan wasn't here. So now all four of y'all get blamed. Hell, Ari wasn't here because I was looking for Ari. So like everybody gets blamed now. As a matter of fact, I'm blaming the chat. I'm blaming the mods. I'm blaming TikTok. I'm blaming Donald Trump. I'm blaming Biden. Who else? I'm blaming Captain Planet. I'm blaming fucking Voltron. I'm blaming my mama. I'm blaming everybody except me for the way that this live turned out. Because this live went off the rails, J-Hops, all because you and Petty and Kay and Swan weren't here.
When was this?
At the start of the live.
Today?
Yeah, at the start of this live.
Yeah, I usually can jump on, but my husband took a motorcycle ride, and so dinner was late, so I didn't get.
I'm blaming your husband. I'm blaming everybody.
Ooh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. It's been a while.
I wish I would have been here. Was it this morning? You had white? Was it this morning? You had a white woman come on?
No, it was the start of this live.
I know, but like it was either this morning or yesterday. You had a white woman come up on the panel, not understanding what you mean about white women prioritizing comfort, and then pretty much asked you to be nice to her because she was uncomfortable, and still missed the whole point how it was about her.
Yeah,
Dang, I wish I would have been here. I'm sorry.
It was funny because I couldn't get her to answer the question. She just like wouldn't lock the fuck in, and she talked for a long time, like so long. I tried to find the timer, but I couldn't figure out how to get the timer on the screen, J-Hop. And I wasn't gonna say that because you know how like Petty like to make fun of me and shit. But the only reason we didn't get the timer on the screen is because I couldn't figure out how to get it on the screen. So yeah.
I do like the new topic though.
I do too.
The white women prioritizing comfort.
Yeah.
I actually was talking about that today, and I was saying I was linking it to your last topic about white women don't care about white supremacy. to the point that they prioritize their comfort over white supremacy.
Yeah, I think that's like it's funny because it's so intertwined and hand in hand. I had a like an interesting conversation with a guy earlier about consent, and I hope he really took that to heart. Hold on one second. Couldn't turn my new phone on for the last 2. Swan, I'm not even gonna hold you, Swan. If you got a new phone, thank you for the butterfly mask. I will praise you because at least that means it will not be overheating. No more peas or ice or whatever the fuck you and Athena have to do to keep y'all phones on life support. Because when I tell you, like, people might talk about Focus Congo, but Swan and Athena fucking live it. They live it. If you have ever wanted to know what doing the work looks like, it's those two. Down to their fucking phones overheating. I'm sorry. I'm hold on. Not Swan coming up here to engage in misandry.
No, I was saying that I've had that phone for a year, but I was saying it's an old phone. When I first got it, for 2 weeks, I'm like, how the heck do I turn this thing off? So then I was like, I don't know, I'm swiping through one day, like looking in the settings. You have to swipe down and then you swipe to the left 4 times, and then it's in like the top right corner. Very, very complicated.
Let me tell you, so I know technology enough, but for some reason I don't know. It's hard to explain. But like when I get new stuff, I just let like my wife do like all the new stuff with the new stuff first. And then like I'll wait until she figures it out and then I'll do it. But then like I don't want her to do the new stuff with the new stuff first. So I'll struggle through it while she sits there and like just give it to me. And I'm like, no, I want to do it. Until I just struggle to the point where I'm like, all right, you can do it.
I felt that. I get it.
I want to do the cool shit with the new stuff. Like, I don't want you to do the cool shit first. And yeah, but she has to do it all the time.
Two of my mutuals are supposed to help me with my setup, but I'm not going to say anything.
Who is that?
I'll do it. I'll be hosting a call out live.
Who we calling out?
10 minutes.
Solid, fucking solid.
I can vouch.
Fuck, we're calling out. It's about fucking time. Chat, we are calling out Solid and Jeff. We are calling fucking Solid and Jeff. Let me tell you about both of them. Yep. That's what you were talking about, right, Swan?
Yeah, I told him the story about my cell phone, and I was like, listen, I couldn't even do that. I don't know what I was supposed to be getting. So, yeah. If y'all see them in these streets, you tell them I'm looking for them.
Guys, I'm really good at throwing people under the bus. And if I put my mind to it, I can be really annoying. Okay. Management told me that it's time for us to skedaddle. But before I do, Swan, I'm sorry that I missed I tried to show up, but I thought I was gonna die. Honestly, I was really sick. How did everything turn out with the fundraiser?
No worries. We appreciated you being there. So it was 4 days. We had Sudan. We had just missed the goal for Sudan the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Second day, we hit it for the Congo. So they're going to get 5 goats and a water tank. Third day, we doubled the goal for Palestine. And then they also assisted with the with paying for the rest. Like they sent the rest of the funds for Sudan on Palestine that day. And that one was good because it was going to go towards assisting, well, feeding 50 families. But then there's also some orphans that they were doing a second event for. So they were like, we can use the double because we doubled our goal. We can use the other amount for the orphans. And then on the fourth day, it was Semhar. We were able to assist her with, our goal was 150K in coins. We did 260K. And it was important though, because Cubby and Saran Getachew, I'm not sure if you guys know who she is, but they were both there educating us about what is happening in Libya with Eritrean refugees. And I bought her book too. So I'm excited to read her book. Yeah. It just came actually in the mail. See, I can order books, but technology. Okay. But yeah, no, it turned out really good. I appreciate you being there. The days that you were there, we had some other people come in and assist as well. But no, it's that time of year because I definitely was out of commission for a couple of days myself.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm just I hate that like I missed it because I thought it was such an important thing, and I really like I was hoping to pull as many people. I wanted to actually be able to get people in here from like rating from my live, but I hate that I didn't get to do so. But anyway, listen, do you want to tell anyone, I don't know if you got anything else going on, any new initiatives or whatever the case may be, but any pluggables, anything that you want to tell people about?
Yeah, so right now we're trying to send over as much as we can. I don't know if you guys have heard, but I don't know if I can say the name of the virus on here.
Yeah, just say it.
Ebola virus. So they found it in the Congo, and the two houses that we support, one has 32 children and the other one has 13 girls and 15 babies. Some are infants, and there is no vaccine for this virus. So what they're going to end up having to do is quarantine like big time because like everybody there is going to be vulnerable to this. And they're going to have to, obviously prices of things are going to go up. So we sent them 700 so far. So we're looking to see if we can send more just so they're all situated and good and they have what they need. And then the other thing is I just found out actually, right? So I was about to go live, but I had just found out that there was a treatment center that was set on fire. So I don't know what that's going to mean for people. Yeah, that's going to like weaken their ability to fight it off even more. So it's really, yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. It's hard to say what's going to happen, especially because there's no vaccine. If there was a vaccine, then, you know, obviously people would be okay and be safe and I think have a little bit more comfort. But without a vaccine and because there's 10 million people that are displaced in the Congo right now, 10 million people. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we're trying to do our best to make sure that they have what they need at the houses. So. Yeah.
Well, you know, if there's anything that I can do to help out, if there's anything that our community can do to help out, just let me know. I mean, I think that, like I said all the time, this is the time where we all need to figure out how to come together. And so, you know, just let me know. I think it's super important what you're doing. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I am gonna be going live in a little bit. So if you guys give me a follow, you can always come to my lives. And there is my pay links that are in my bio. Someone says, doesn't $1 a day feed a person for a year there? What?
Oh, that sounds.
Oh, that's a troll account. Yeah, that's a troll.
Oh, what was it? Okay. Well, like, is this your main? I was about to say, are you a supermarket? Get them up out the paint.
Yeah, this is my main account.
Yeah, get them up out the paint. Got him. Yeah, oh, Joanna got him.
Yes. But yeah, I'm actually going to be live on my backup though. I'm trying to build up my backup accounts just because recently I had to go live on it and I had like nobody in there. So I won't be on this one, but I will sit this one on the panel though for a little bit. It'll still be in the live. That way people will be able to find me.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Swan. Thank you so much for coming up. And guys, make sure you give Swan a follow. And make sure that when she goes live, we go ahead and do all the good things. I appreciate you, Swan.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me up. Take care, everybody. I'll see you guys if you come through. Take care, J Hops.
Thank
J
you.
Hops,
You too,
anything that you want to say to the people?
Yes. Please pay all the Black people educating you because Black labor is not free. Also, white women, yeah, it's time to get uncomfortable. We are no longer we can no longer be the priority and the main character. It's getting really old, especially since we don't really know what we're doing anyway.
Okay. J-Hop, I appreciate you coming up, seriously. Being able to have people like UK, Petty, just like the dependable people within our community that actually bring so much and provide so much to our community, it means the world to me. So I just wanted to just take a moment to give you your flowers. You and everyone else that help make this live go. I know that I tend to be the person that sits here, in front of the camera and, I think a lot of people don't understand like how many people within our community actually make this happen. And so, I know I make jokes and do this all the time, but like, if it wasn't for people like you, like Kay, Swan, Petty, like Solid, Sean, Jeff, management, hell, if it wasn't for the chat, like the fact that we all as a community make this actually happen and work, I don't think that I could do this, especially because sometimes it's like super gross. And I know you've like sat here and you've seen how things work and like what happens. And so anyway, thank you. I appreciate you.
You know what? As much as I love the flowers and the thank yous, it's literally just the bare minimum.
I don't think so.
I mean, I know. I don't feel like I'm doing the bare minimum, but it's literally just being human and displaying humanity for our fellow human being, like for our fellow man, for fellow mankind. Like it's literally like I appreciate it. And what I honestly, you're the one that needs the flowers. You and Swan and Tubby. Seriously, look at all of the people that you are educating. Look at all the people you are educating. Yes. Listen. Okay.
Listen,
let me do it. Let me do it this way. Do you consent to me giving you compliments?
No. But Petty, listen. I'm not Petty. J-Hop, I appreciate you, seriously. I know what you're saying, but it always makes me feel weird. Not only because like I don't think I deserve it. I think it cheapens what I just said as far as like because it's not just me. It's literally not just me. Like none of this is just me. So
I didn't say it was, but you never take the time to thank yourself.
Oh, I do Snoop? Privately. Listen,
what wasn't it Snoop that said I'd like to thank me to get me to where I am today?
J-Hop, listen, I love me some me. I mean, I'm not lacking that, but no, seriously. Howdy, partner. No, seriously, I just want to say thank you.
I appreciate you. Honestly, I really appreciating you bringing me up and allowing me in this space. I've always wanted to educate and talk to people, not just like that I see in the streets next to me, but to be able to reach a broader audience. And I've been able to do that, honestly, thanks to you. And I'm the first time you had me up here, I'm still in contact with a lot of the people that reached out to me and
awesome.
Seeing their excitement at how they are learning new things and asking me questions and feeling like it's a safe space for them to ask me questions, because we're going to mess up and we're going to say the wrong thing. And if I don't know the answer, like I've gotten permission from Ari and a couple other creators that I can send them over to talk to them and get information from them, because I don't ever want to just, you know, spring that on people. So yeah, Eliza in the comments, she said I could send people her way too that have more questions, and I'm also still deconstructing in the process. Like I'm not all of a sudden this, you know, queen person that can teach everybody. Like I'm also still learning in the process. So, and I think that's important to note as well, as dear white women, we're never going to be cured.
Yeah. Well, J Hops, I appreciate you coming up. I'm going to go ahead and drop you down, but thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Debbie's in the chat for J Hops, guys. I just wanted to take a moment one more time and say, sincerely, I truly mean this. Thank you to all the people that I just mentioned. But that being said, sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah. So let me tell you guys about the people that caused this live to go off the rails today, right? This is a call out live. And specifically, I'm calling out K, J Hops, Petty, Swan, Management. I'm also calling out Solid, Sean, Jeff. Hell, I'm calling out the chat too. Let me tell you about yourselves. Let me tell you about all of you. Everybody except not Ari. We're not calling out Ari. W's in the chat for Ari. We're gonna call out everybody else though. The reason why this live made no sense today, it wasn't because of me. I did nothing. I literally did nothing. But it's the fault of all these people. Every single one of them. I just want to make sure everyone knows everybody else is to blame, not me. Everybody else is to blame except me. We cannot blame me. Yeah. Yeah. I don't need sources. I have my feelings. I don't need sources because I have my feelings. Whatever. I'm gonna get fucking canceled. All right. Seriously, I gotta get out of here, guys. I gotta get out of here. You can't take any more. Canceled. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. It's because I did all that yelling. Kick for inactivated. Stop it. Stop it. And my wife is such a bully. She's sending me baby bottles. All right. I haven't said. Why is she spamming baby bottles? Holy smokes. I'm going to turn Discord off. Ain't no fucking way. I love you guys. Stop, baby. No, you can't. Seriously, I told my wife this last night. I had, for some reason, I've been having a lot of fun on live. And it's been making it a lot easier to do this. So I appreciate the hell out of all of you. Yes, Ari was marked safe. Let me say thank you, because again, I haven't said thank you to anybody. 250. I know you lying, just Devin. That you better put a K behind that 250. The permaban me? You try to permaban me with $250, I'll pull all the velvet off this wall. I'll take this fucking velvet with me. I'll grab these cords, start wrapping them shits up. You think I won't? You be looking at some fucking plywood. Fucking plywood and nails. Keep playing around. All right, seriously, I gotta go. Stop. You guys gotta stop, because you know, like, I won't fucking stop talking if y'all don't stop talking. Okay, hold on. Let me say thank you so we can leave. I think I was yelling too much, guys. All right, let me say thank you so we can leave. Dang it. $3.50 and pizza. You got a fucking deal. You had me at pizza. You had me at pizza. I can't help it. Okay. Stop. My wife says I did fold fast. My wife says stop getting distracted. You guys stop talking to me. Stop it. These were earlier, and I didn't get a chance to actually get to them. Never mind. I don't know. I must have. Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe I should hit refresh. Perma ban from pizza. Ain't no fucking way. Add triggers. What triggers? Hey, thank you for the paper crane. Debbie's in the chat for One Mighty Pen, who sent out a sub over on Twitch. It was some more earlier. I could have sworn it was more earlier. Was that that couldn't have been? That hasn't been 13 hours. Was I live 13 hours ago? What was 13 hours ago? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. Time is a social construct. Debbie's in the chat for Laney, who earlier sent a Twitch sub. Also, Debbie's in the chat for Laney, who sent 500 bits and said Santana's Twitch hate strikes again. Yep. Debbie's in the chat for Anonymous, who sent out a Twitch sub. Debbie's in the chat for May Phoenix, who sent out 20 bits. Debbie's in the chat for Jennifer, who sent out 30 bits. C Master, who subscribed. Okay, that's it with Twitch. Let's do YouTube. We're so behind. Like, not gonna hold you. Like, fucking, I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't said any thank yous, and you guys have just been sending shit. This is crazy. Debbie's in the chat. Oh yeah, the fire department did. Stop. You guys are distracting me again. Stop it. Debbie's in the chat for Fashid, who sent a $5 super chat. Say, Mr. Santana, good evening, brother. It's great to hear from you. You're live and you're cooking. Thank you so much, Fashid. Debbie's in the chat for Zumba for the $4.99 super chat. Say, here's some popcorn for this monologue. I know that's right. That was fucking wild. Debbie's in the chat for Kristen for the $19.99 super chat. Debbie's in the chat for Zumba, who said $4.99, said more popcorn for another monologue. And Debbie's in the chat for Amber, who sent out a YouTube membership. Debbie's in the chat for Jenna for the $10 super chat to say, was the government weaponized in the 70s when Nixon's administration DOJ sued Trump for radical racism? I think not. Love you, Santana. Keep dunking on these fools. You know how we do. W's in the chat for Amber, who sent out, holy shit, Amber sent out 20 YouTube membership subscriptions. Jeez Louise. W's in. Shout out to Amber. W's in the chat for Amber. W's in the chat for Dose for the $2 super chat to say, because we getting old. W's in the chat for Megan for the $2 super chat to say you're amazing. I'm okay. W's in the chat for Arlene for the $2 super chat to say, as somebody named Ari, I'm glad that I'm not to blame. Not every single Ari watching it live and it was like, he's not talking about me. W's in the chat for you. W's in the chat for she for the $5 donation saying, it's always infuriating to see Blagga go on live and try to leverage Dean and Parker, but when it comes to the resources, brother, it's very satisfying to see you cook these brainwashed Blaggas. We need good warriors like you to restore balance. Yeah, I think it's so interesting how they go to people and they try to like weaponize their blackness to like be anti-black. It's fucking weird. Like, how are you gonna try to weaponize your blackness to be anti-black? It's fucking weird. Anyway, W's in the chat for Taylor for the $10 donation. Really needed some laughs tonight. You're awesome as always. We laughed a lot tonight. You guys are ridiculous. That's it. W's in the chat for Coco for the $1 donation saying, I saw the Ace hat the other day. Might have to draw you again. The fuck, boy. When I tell you, oh shit. Hold on. Damn it, I'll show you guys tomorrow. Wait till I show you guys what Coco drew. Fucking crazy. W's in the chat from Marie for the $3.33 super chat to say, got 3 more for the jar. They're currently fighting over who gets custody of the last brain cell. They were so bad. Holy shit, they were so bad. W's in the chat for Joseph for the $3 donation saying, identical to Trump's new slush fund, 06/01/1993, the Fund of German Trade and Industry created a huge slush fund administration by Martin Bormann in Hitler's name. Funds used to compensate SA stormtroopers. I'm gonna have to. Holy shit! I gotta look this up. Oh my god! Not right now. I gotta save it. But oh my god! If this is real, oh my god! I just had a joygasm. Chat. I just had a joygasm. If this is real, oh my god. I gotta look this up. Saving it. All right. All right. Sorry. W's in the chat for Caroline. Hey Santana, it's been a moment. I have feelings what the guests what the guests would be saying about a certain man in my country's history. You fucking know exactly what he would have been saying about Hitler. You clocked it before he said it. W's in the chat for Mel, who sent a $1.99 super chat to say, I'm taking a shot every time I see your guest say something stupid. And by the way, yes, I'm drunk. P.S. From the UK, it's 5 a.m. right now, but I'm still holding my own until I pass out. If you take a shot every time you hear one of the guests say something stupid, you will be going to the hospital. Don't do it. Don't do it. I just saw. I hope you saw my last donation. I hope you remember. I remember exactly who you are. But to give you context, Breakup was an ex. He was a cis white man. He would do the Nazi salute and said that he was proud of it. Proud to be white, by the way. Please know. You can shoot me an email. My email is in my link tree. Absolutely, Mel. My email's in the link tree. That's fucking wild. It sounds like you dodged a bullet. No Kirk. W's in the chat for Caroline, who sent another $3 donation saying, would you place the would you place the swastika and fascism on the same level? Personally, I think there. Wait, hold on. I don't know. I don't know what that is. There needs to be separation between two. I think that there's no conflation. What's going on in the chat? What are you talking about, Joanna? I don't know what happened. Yeah, I would say like they're so intertwined and connected. You have to. They're so intertwined. You left 15 minutes ago. Didn't nobody tell you to leave before the lights went off? W's in the chat for Michelle for the $5 donation, saying, as always, thank you for the education. Thank you, Michelle. W's in the chat for Samini for the $5 donation, saying, I love what you, Dean Parker. I love what you guys do. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. W's in the chat for Harry. What up, Harry? Fucking Harry's a trooper. Harry, stay holding down kick. Stay holding down kick. You right. It's all good stuff. W's in the chat for Harry for the $2 donation, saying, speaking of supernatural, I sell cars in Southwest Washington. I had a customer who looked super familiar. Turns out it was Dick Roman. You are fucking lying. No, that is crazy. I sold a car to a Leviathan, not a Leviathan, the Leviathan. Holy shit, that's crazy. That is crazy. I would have fangirl. W's in excuse me. W's in the chat for Jessica for the $10 donation, saying blame everybody but the main character, right? I did blame management. What are we talking about? Jessica, you're confused. I blame the main character. Wait. Just to be clear, like I blame the main character. It's right there at the bottom. I like literally put it in the middle so people could pay special attention to it. And you might have missed it. Don't worry, Jessica. I blame management. We're good. W's in the chat for Jessica. And W's in the chat for John for the $20 donation, saying, or credit. If they've been there, they might have been less silly. Thanks for keeping it light. It was rough losing Colbert today. Wait, what do you mean Colbert? Oh, yeah, his show. Yeah. I was thinking that you were saying that he died. I know fucking Kyle Busch died today. I was like, Kyle Busch at 41? Fucking crazy. Yeah, it was a lot. It's not misogyny. How is that misogyny? Wait. This can't be misogyny because I'm literally highlighting the women. You cannot say this is misogyny because I'm literally letting the women have all the blame. There's no way this is misogyny. It doesn't work that way. I'm literally putting the women at the forefront of the blame. That's if I was misogynist, I wouldn't be letting all these women take all the blame. What are we talking about? That is not how it works. My wife is not going to let me get on the internet anymore. She's going to turn off the Wi-Fi. I'm almost done. W's in chat for Mel for the $1.99 super chat. Say, by the way, I'm still holding on somehow. And yes, you did dodge a bullet. And I let this broke racist ass. I know that's fucking right. W's in chat for Bliss for the $10. W's in chat for Bliss for the $10 donation. Thank you. It's a breath of fresh air. Yep, I appreciate you. W's in the chat for Jamie for the $5 donation saying hello from Tumwater. Where's Tumwater? I don't know what that is. W's in the chat for Lamar for the $10 donation saying the cope is strong with this one. They were coping like super hard. Yep. W's in the chat for Pepper. Holy shit, Pepper sent me 30. W's in the chat for Pepper. Pepper sent a $30 donation. Fucking W's in the chat. Sir, you're on fire tonight. It was fun. W's in the chat for Brookie for the $1 donation. Appreciate you. I appreciate you more. And then one more to say, we need time as a social construct shirt. We do. We do. Fucking W's in the chat for all the donos. Also, these came over really quickly on one more. Yeah, Just Devin, who sent a $2 super chat to say, by the way, that pizza is ham on. Oh wait, by the way, that pizza is ham and pineapple. I'm good with it. I love a good Hawaiian pizza. All right, guys. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. I'm sorry. We gotta go. I was gonna show you guys some cool shit, but we gotta go. We gotta go. You said cancel Santana. You can't kill what won't die. Cancel Santana. You can't kill what won't die.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, you slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe word. Bring stats to get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah.
Hey. Whatever, K. W's in the chat for the chat. W's in the chat for the chat, guys. It was a lot of fun tonight. I'm sorry for the like all the nonsense. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Seriously, I appreciate the hell out of all of you. Thank you all for making this worth doing it. I really, really mean that. Thank you for allowing me to have a space and place to share community with so many amazing people. Thank you. I will rest. I'll hydrate. I got you. I'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you for all the gifts, the taps, likes, and shares. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for being amazing. I love you all. And as always, peace.